Financial thermostat. So what is that? And how are you going to reprogram yours? Welcome to the most prosperous channel. What is the financial thermostat? Each of us actually has a thermostat for everything in our subconscious. It gathers all the information you've experienced, the experiences you've had and validated, and sets them as automatic guidelines in various areas of your life. So you have a financial thermostat, a mood thermostat, a relationship thermostat. It's like a predefined pattern that you unconsciously follow. Why? To conserve energy. Imagine if every day your subconscious needed to know what you like, what you handle best, what's familiar to you. Imagine how much energy that would take. It's humanly impossible, right? So to save energy, your subconscious, this driving force, puts you on autopilot following a pattern. And when it comes to money, this bothers us a lot. In reality, these other patterns in these other areas like relationships or health, they're already happening in your life. But when it comes to money, that's when it starts to bother us in a way that we start seeking help. That's why I say money is a blessing. Through seeking money, you rediscover yourself. Through seeking money, you strive to improve who you are. Through seeking money, you even take care of your spiritual side. Money truly is a blessing. So through seeking money, you discover there are dysfunctional patterns in your life that need adjusting. It's been a while since you've been making the same amount of money. You can even be a self-employed entrepreneur, and yet the money you earn each month stays around the same level. What's the explanation for this? When you're a salaried employee, CLT, there's a straightforward explanation, your resume, qualifications, etc. But when you're an entrepreneur or involved in sales, how do you explain consistently earning the same amount every month? Let me tell you why. It's because your subconscious has established a pattern of income based on your past experiences. It's as if it's written on your forehead. You're worth this much, and from now on, you'll produce this amount. Why? Because according to your validated past experiences, your subconscious has seen that you earned this amount once, twice, and over the years you didn't move from that point. You didn't seek to improve or grow. What conclusion did it reach from your past metaprogramming? It decided to keep you on autopilot for the rest of your life, earning this amount. Your financial thermostat, it's funny because when you surpass this number in an atypical month, you not only have to return to your original standard, but you end up lowering to rebalance. Let me explain again. Let's say your financial thermostat is set at $3,000. So every month you earn around that amount. Then, at the end of the year, you start receiving bonuses, maybe some extra income here and there, and suddenly you earn $5,000. Your thermostat was set at $3,000, but now you made $5,000. What happened? You've exceeded your thermostat. You've deviated from your autopilot. In January, after the holidays for instance, you not only return to earning $3,000, but you also end up needing to spend more to balance out the $2,000 extra you earned. This is where things start to break. The hairdryer breaks, your child gets sick, you have to take the dog to the vet, things at home need fixing, unexpected expenses pop up, and before you know it, those extra $2,000 you earned at the end of the year disappear. Because your subconscious mind is a driving force so powerful. To put you on track, to control your program, it does incredible things. But why does it have this power? It's not because your subconscious is an entity with power over events like things breaking or your dog getting sick. The reason is that your subconscious is intricately linked to the structure of the universe. We are all interconnected in a collective mind, we could say, with the collective subconscious. So your subconscious has the power of the universe. It influences frequencies, energies, atoms, molecules, waves, particles, because your subconscious is the universe itself. Within your world, with your personal program, you need to maintain balance. Your financial thermostat is exactly that. So what happened here? Let's go back to what I said about the repetition of earning the same amount over a long period. The fact that you remain in the same place is also a program. The fact that you don't grow professionally is also a program. These are pieces of information that you're sending. If you spent a year earning the same amount, 2 years earning the same amount, what happened? Simple. It was 24 months repeating something, and everything that is repeated generates a program in your subconscious that leads you in that direction 100% of the time. Just as you learn to write or memorize multiplication tables through repetition, just as you learn to walk by getting up and falling repeatedly, Today you walk even with your eyes closed. That's exactly how your financial thermostat works. You've been earning the same amount for so long that today, even with your eyes closed, almost without noticing, you continue to earn it. So what's correct in this situation? It's to have continuous and progressive growth, growing. But what happened in your life? You grew, and then you stopped. You reached a stage where instead of continuing to grow, you simply maintained what you had. You started walking straight ahead, not upwards, and success is upwards. However, this information where you developed, grew, and then stopped is also information you sent to your subconscious. It's information about yourself that was sent and validated in your metaprogram. A person who is always in a process of building, rebuilding, and refining generally has a more flexible thermostat. Because this transmission of information, this change in your reality and thoughts, this neuroplasticity, this agility, this movement, it's also information that this person sends to their subconscious. Let me teach you something. Before you attract a situation, you need to place that situation in your mind and validate it in your mind first. So what I'm going to teach you here is a mental reprogramming technique. It's a technique to reprogram your financial thermostat. You're going to need a diary. The diary should be an extension of your mind. Your problem in your mind is one thing, but when you take that problem and put it on paper, it becomes something tangible, physical. Then you become a physical person dealing with a physical problem. From there, you can see the dimension or the smallness of the problem. So it's very important to have a diary for your mental reprogramming exercises, for writing down how your development is going. But anyway, let's get to it. You'll need a diary. And why? Because you'll need to write consistently. It's not about writing just one day. In fact, science has shown us that it takes at least 21 days for your subconscious not only to create a new mental program, but also for there to be enough strengthened neural circuits for it to become a new habit, whether it's a physical, behavioral, or thought habit. Alright, so grab your diary, a pen, and let's go. Here's what you're going to write. Your name. In the way that you most identify with. State your monthly income. Yes, that's it. Your name, and then you'll write your name the way you most identify with, the way you most like to be called. It has to be the name that when you hear it, you feel that energy of, yes, that's me. You have to write, your name, state your monthly income every month. So, how are you going to define this amount? Well, it needs to be a number that is higher than what you currently earn, enough to bring you enthusiasm, but at the same time, it shouldn't make you uncomfortable. If it's a number that is far beyond your beliefs and comfort zone, you might start stirring up other areas that could bring forth various negative beliefs about money. However, I won't teach you how to address those in this video. That's for another time. Let me share what I did. I always had many negative beliefs about money, so I started increasing my goal in increments of 5,000 or 2,000. I started earning 700 and set my goal at 5,000. When I achieved 5,000, I increased my financial thermostat to 10,000, then 15,000, 20,000 until I reached 30,000. And you're going to do the same. Increase it by 5,000 or 2,000. The important thing is to validate this technique, to truly see it happening quickly so that you gain more and more faith. You'll write down that amount of money. Your name. State your monthly income every month. I suggest getting a large notebook where you can write on just one side of the page, and it should give you about 30 lines per page. Why so much space? The first few lines won't have much impact. You write it once, okay, not much impact. You write it again, still not much. But by the third time, your focus on it will be so strong that you'll start intensifying a vibrational energetic charge around what you're writing. That's when it gains power. Writing not only moves your vibrational frequency because of what you're writing, but it also has the power of reprogramming. When you write, you need 100% of your mental concentration. Anything that demands 100% of your concentration gives you access to your subconscious. You might manage to drive while checking your phone, cooking, or chatting with someone, but you can't write while doing something else. To get the letters right, you need to be 100% focused. So, when you write something, you're directly sending that information to your subconscious. Don't write, "I am happy and grateful to earn this much every month." Instead, follow exactly as I told you. Your name, earn this much every month. Here's a bonus tip. If you're unsure about which career path to take, unhappy in your current job, or still exploring professionally, use this exercise to introduce new information. Let these insights guide you toward a field that brings you happiness and makes a significant contribution to the world. If you're in the process of rediscovering yourself professionally, here's an extra tip. Complete the sentence like this at the end. Your name. Earn this much every month doing what I love. Repeat this day after day for at least 21 days, as science suggests this is the time needed to form new habits, whether mental or physical. That's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If I've helped you in any way, please leave a like and a comment. I want to connect more closely with all of you. And please, if you've tried this technique, share your experience here so that others can see that it really works and can increase their faith even more.